Hi there, this is Matt Swartz, and welcome to episode 27. 27, Nate.
27, 27.
Wow. And I've got my son.
Nate Swartz.
Yeah, look at this is like a second video within a month where he's going to be in it. We don't have your bride, Sarah, though. So
I know.
Sorry, Sarah, we miss you.
It was a boy day.
It is a boy day. We are out here at South Mountain Park, back on Marcos de Niza again. Because it has to be one of my favorite trails in this park, and talking this week a little bit about fathers and sons.
Which is what we happen to be.
We are a father, me, and a son.
Me.
And potentially future father?
So today we're talking about fathers and sons.
Fathers and sons. Hey, I was thinking as we were on the hike, we were just talking a little bit ago about, every one of us as dads has things that we look back on and say, here's what I did well. And here's where I can improve. And one of the things, Nate, I'd love your perspective. So I think one of the things that we did well as a family was intentional conversation.
Right.
As a son, why was that a big deal for you?
Well, I think I realized, maybe later on, right, I didn't so much get welding, a mechanic, or some of these other hard skills passed on to me. But I got this incredible capacity to verbalize and articulate what I'm thinking, feeling, and emotions and things like that. And I didn't quite comprehend it was just natural, I guess, as a kid. But as I got into the military and everything else, it's just kind of wow, a lot of dudes don't know how to do this stuff. Mm-hmm. And sure, I can can learn some of those hard skills, mechanic, whatever it might be when I get older. But the communication, emotional capacity, is that what words did you use?
Yeah, no, that definitely. I think for me, most of us as men are really good with happy and angry. And I think figuring out how to find some of those other emotions is huge.
Right.
But I also think one of the things, and maybe this isn't true for every guy, but I think as dads that we have to figure out how to become
hey guys,
really good.
Hi there.
Doing good, thanks. I think we have to figure out how to become good at adventure. I think good morning. As we're on a trail, I think we have to be good at figuring out how to do adventure well. And I think that's one thing for me. I think I wish my dad had done that better. Mm-hmm. But I also know for me that's something that I think adventure brought you and I close.
Yeah.
But I think it also kept something alive in me. And I don't know that adventure doesn't always necessarily mean outdoors. And I think that's one thing, if there's a dad watching this video, it's defining what adventure looks like for your family. And I think for us, it was hiking, it was road trips, it was, board games. Well, yeah, let me tell you,
brutal board games.
Cutthroat family when it comes to that. It was, for us, making our kids watch dumb movies that now they quote all the time.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah, absolutely. But so if you're a dad watching this, what do you want to have intentional conversation-wise with your son? It takes you stepping into the plate and taking the lead. If you're a son watching this, and your dad didn't do that, I want to push you that then take the lead to try to get some of those conversations going. It's going to be super awkward, but I think it matters. Find ways to create adventure, whatever that looks like for your family, because I think that for me, one of the most powerful books that I read was a book by John Eldredge called Wild at Heart.
Woot, woot.
Shout out to John. Thanks for waking me up, because I think it changed how I parent, but also how I came alive as a man, where he said that as men, we're all looking for three things: a beauty to rescue, a battle to fight, and an adventure to live. And I think those are important things for us to understand, that those help us to become more alive and more engaged as men. Hey, what have you found to help you as a dad? Go ahead and comment below. What about liking this video and maybe even subscribing? Let's be friends. I'm a nice guy.
If you just want to see me more.
Absolutely. And we'll see you next week.